Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. So I heard that somebody could be trying to track somebody down. They could be trying to track somebody down because of, what he said or what she said. So it could be, like hearsay for somebody. They could be trying to, like track somebody down, I don't know. It could be, like to try to, like win somebody back. But no matter what he said or she said, what did God say is what I heard. But I feel like that, somebody needs to be on point just because somebody, could be trying to track somebody down. But I also heard too, you've already slayed Goliath, David. What else do they want from you? And I'm here to tell you, King or Queen David, that they want your crown. So, yeah, there goes that tracker. And there goes that, be calm. So somebody's being told to stay calm. Somebody definitely is trying to track somebody down. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with a C or a T. Yeah. Somebody's first, middle, or last name definitely, starts with a T. But this is karma hitting somebody like a freight train. Yeah, and then we got the new beginning. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a O. CTO. Somebody's initials could be CTO. Something about a cot. 3 hots and a cot. Something about jail. I don't know. Maybe somebody, trying to track somebody down, could land them in jail. Or something about jail is significant. I don't know. The he said, she said could have been, that somebody, like try to get somebody locked up. That could be why somebody, is trying to track somebody down. But let's hop in and see what's going on. So we got the scratching off card. So somebody is mad. This is like, like getting in a car, and like scratching off, Yeah, so somebody definitely is angry out here. Holy Spirit. Yeah. Somebody could be angry, about, like a victory, Maybe, like somebody, has received some type of victory, and somebody, could be mad about it. Or, it could just be, like somebody trying to track somebody down, because they want to, like false celebrate with somebody, that has received some type of victory. Or somebody is about to receive a victory, So that could be, why somebody, could be trying to track somebody down. But this is, this is also too, like the coming apart card. So yeah, somebody, they could be coming apart. This could be somebody, that somebody, like split up from, this could be a lover. This could be, a friend, this could be a family member. But this is also too, like somebody, like can't keep their lips closed. So something about, like somebody saying something or, like people talking. Because, the zipper, like if it's zipped up, it's like, like, like somebody, like not saying anything, you know, but with it down, it's like, yeah, somebody saying something. This is also too, yeah, like somebody, you know, because the zipper is down, so something about, yeah, like somebody can't keep their zipper zipped, you know, somebody can't keep, you know, their skirt down, or somebody, you know, is, yeah, like really sexual. So maybe that could be why somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like trying to track somebody down. So somebody, yeah, just needs to be on point. But something about, yeah, what somebody said. Maybe somebody, you know, should have watched what they said. Or maybe that's how somebody feels, you know. Somebody should have watched what they said. Maybe somebody didn't like what somebody said. So they're trying to track somebody down. But yeah, somebody's flying under the radar out here. So somebody, you know, could be, yeah, putting in, you know, like a lot of hard work, a lot of overtime, you know, trying to track somebody down. So somebody, yeah, with this flying under the radar, this is giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, staying in their place, running their race, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, they go from A to B, you know, maybe B to C, maybe even from C to D, you know, but yeah, they end back up at A, you know. So somebody, you know, yeah, like they don't, you know, do too much, you know. I feel like that somebody, you know, yeah, like they don't put out, you know, like their life on the internet. So, you know, that's not, you know, an option for somebody, you know, to try to track somebody down. We have the dark view at the bottom of the deck. So whoever this is, they could be in a dark place. But somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like trying to track somebody down at nighttime. So be on point. This is like, yeah, like you know, like somebody trying to hide as well. Because y'all, if y'all see, you know, like the little bird is under the tree. Something about, yeah, a family member. A family member could be trying to track somebody down. Or something about, yeah, somebody saying something about somebody's family member. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. I don't know, with this flying under the radar too, with this family member, this is giving me, you know, like this tree. This is giving me, you know, like you know, like, yeah, like a passed over family member, you know, like protecting somebody as well. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody sad. This is the sad and blue card. Somebody sad out here. I feel like somebody is just full of emotions. Angry, sad, depressed. You know. Somebody, you know, could be posting, you know, like sad things. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like, for somebody, yeah. The person that could be tracking somebody down, it's because, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like broken up with them. And so they're sad. But this sad energy, you know, especially, yeah, with somebody trying to track somebody down, it's giving me, yeah, like revenge. Or, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, if this is a relationship situation, this is like somebody that would be like, yeah, they're not going to be with if they're going to be with somebody else, it's over my dead body energy. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, we got the uncovered card. So maybe, you know, something that somebody said, you know, could have, yeah, like uncovered some stuff, you know. Something that somebody said, you know, could have uncovered the truth. Or maybe, you know, yeah, somebody trying to track somebody down, you know, because, yeah, like somebody, you know, is uncovering, you know, like some type of truth or has uncovered some type of truth. But yeah, somebody definitely is in some type of sad energy out here. I feel like that whoever this is, they definitely, yeah, have been projecting, you know, a lot of sad energy towards somebody's way. But I feel like the, yeah, like the whatever energy, you know, that somebody, you know, was, yeah, like trying to project somebody's way, I feel like somebody's transmuting that energy. So somebody knows how to transmute energy out here. Yep, but we got divine timing. So divine timing is, at play when it comes to this situation. But this is like the Christmas card, because if y'all see, it's gifts. It's a tree back there. So something about Christmas. Something, could take place by Christmas. But with this clock, it's giving me, like somebody feels like that, time is ticking. Give me one more, please. Yep, and then we have the clear view card. So, we saw, the dark view card, and now, it's the clear view. So, something, that could have been hidden, could be, found out or revealed, especially, with, like, that uncovered card. I feel like, too, like, somebody, could want, like, somebody, to, like, operate, like, in, like, dark energy. So I feel like that somebody, needs to, like, stay high vibing, going back to, like, that calm energy. But it's also giving me, too, with the dark view and the light view, like, somebody, is, it's balancing out, like, their dark and their light, Somebody, is, like, balancing out, like, their emotions. Yeah. We got the get it in writing card at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, could have to get something in writing out here. Or this is like, like somebody, if somebody, receives some type of documents or something like that, somebody needs to, like, make sure that they look over the documents, to make sure, that, like, they're not being scammed, it's not fraudulent. Yeah, but the tracker card is still at the bottom of the deck. So something about, somebody, putting in a lot of work to try to track somebody down. Day and night, night and day, Somebody's trying to track somebody down. Why is this victory here? We got the non-mother-freaking factor card. Somebody, could be born in 1985. For somebody, like somebody don't care, if like they've broken up with somebody, or this is going back to like over my dead body energy. So, but I definitely do feel like the like because like like there's a victory, that has somebody's name on it. Whatever this is, it really doesn't matter. Or this is like, like, so, somebody's trying to track somebody down, because of, what he said or she said. It really doesn't matter. What matters is, what God said. But whatever he said or she said, it don't matter, Whoever those people are, they're non-mother-freaking factors. Wow. There's a turtle on this card. So, slow and steady wins the race. We got the jigsaw. So, somebody, they could have found the missing pieces of the puzzle, or the missing piece of the puzzle. So, it doesn't matter, So, this is like, like somebody finding out, like the whole truth. So, what's the point of, somebody trying to track somebody down when they already know the whole truth? But this is also, you want to play a game, Saw. So something about, a game. I don't know, somebody, could have saw somebody at a game. Somebody's first name or last name could start with an N or a J. Somebody, could be from New Jersey. It doesn't matter what somebody saw. Is what I just, picked up. So something about, like somebody seeing something. Why is this flying under the radar here? Maybe, somebody, could have saw somebody, at a game, But maybe somebody, like they, been, like flying under the radar. So that could be the first time that somebody has saw somebody. Or this is like, yeah, people reporting back to somebody, you know, as far as, yeah, I saw them, you know, at a game. I saw them, you know, at the shoe store. I saw them, you know, yeah. Flying under the radar. The eye of the tiger. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a tiger. But yeah, this is the eye of the tiger. Yeah, third eye. Something about, yeah, it doesn't matter what somebody saw. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody's third eye. Yeah, but like the third eye, it symbolizes, you know, like enlightenment, intuition, spiritual perception that basically, yeah, goes beyond, you know, like ordinary sight. It's associated with gaining profound insight, clarity, and wisdom by looking inward and seeing beyond illusions. It is a chakra. So somebody definitely, yeah, has their third eye in alignment out here. I don't know. It's giving me, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like it's a seer. So this is like, yeah, like, you know, somebody don't care, you know, if somebody's a seer or, you know, yeah, like it don't matter, you know. I don't know. It's giving me, yeah, going back to, yeah, David, you've already slayed Goliath. Like, yeah, what else do they want from you, you know? But it, yeah, it's your crown, you know? So for somebody, yeah, somebody, you know, could know that, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, has, you know, like some type of intuitive abilities out here. But somebody, yeah, they could have saw something with their third eye, you know? That could be why this non-mother freaking factor is here. So somebody, you know, could have, yeah, saw somebody or some people, you know, from a higher perspective, you know? And yeah, they could have decided, you know, to, yeah, separate from these people. Why is it sad here? Yeah, we got the disappointed card. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a D. Somebody, you know, could have saw something disappointing, you know? Wow. I'm also I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could, yeah, like see something, you know, like that's very disappointing to them, you know, and yeah, like whatever, you know, they see that is disappointing to them, you know, yeah, like it's the end of it. Like, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they saw all they needed to see. But it's something about, yeah, like something being uncovered out here. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody being in some type of sad energy. We got the addictions card. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, have some type of addictions out here, or something about you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, projecting, you know, like some type of spirit of addiction on somebody. This is also too, you know, like, yeah, like my drained, my fatigued card. So yeah, but with the energy, yeah. So somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, drain somebody, you know, have somebody, you know, like, yeah, like feeling, you know, like fatigued out here. Somebody, you know, could see somebody, you know, so this could be like a friend, a lover, an ex-lover, a family member, you know, and yeah, like they're disappointed, you know, by, yeah, like seeing them, you know, so maybe, you know, yeah, like somebody doesn't know that somebody, you know, has some type of addiction, and then they see it, you know. But it's also giving me too, yeah, like somebody, you know, with this third eye, you know, somebody, you know, could have already saw something, you know. And so it could be, yeah, like somebody seeing, you know, like something with, you know, through their third eye. And then, you know, yeah, they receive confirmation by seeing somebody, you know, yeah, like it could, you know, like be disappointing to somebody. Something about, yeah, somebody sleeping, you know, in the daytime, or sleeping all day, day and night. I don't know, somebody could be pregnant. Why is this being uncovered here? Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a Q. Yeah, this is like asking questions. This is also too, yeah, like being tested. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be being tested. Or somebody, you know, is trying to test somebody. Test somebody's patience is what I just heard. But it's something about, yeah, like, somebody, because if y'all see, you know, it's the question marks in the bubble. So it's kind of like, yeah, somebody playing dumb. Somebody playing like that they don't know something out here. So this is like, yeah, like somebody being disappointed because, yeah, like they found the missing pieces of the puzzle. They uncovered something, you know, and so then, yeah, like they question somebody about it, you know, and then, yeah, like they play dumb. Mm-hmm. Wow. Somebody could be a Pisces. Somebody, you know, could have Pisces in their chart. This is also, too, yeah, the finance card. So something about, yeah, where somebody's money is going. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be disappointed, you know, to, yeah, find out, you know, yeah, where some money is going. Or, you know, yeah, like, maybe somebody knows where some money has been going. And so, yeah, somebody, you know, has, you know, yeah, uncovered, you know, like some type of truth. But it's giving me too, yeah, like somebody, you know, like questioning people, you know, about, yeah, where somebody goes. We got the good luck, good karma card, but it came out in the reverse. Something about March could be significant. So somebody could be, yeah, a Pisces or Aries or a Pisces, Aries, Cusper. But something about March. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, finding out some information. And it could have something to do, you know, with something, you know, like taking place in March. But yeah, with the good luck, good karma card coming out in the reverse, yeah, that's bad luck, bad karma. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like trying to figure out, you know, like why something is happening to them. Maybe that's why somebody, you know, could be trying to track somebody down because they feel like whatever, you know, is happening to them, you know, yeah, it's the person that they're trying to track down's fault. Bottom of the deck, we got, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, victory, yeah. So, the Wheel of Fortune definitely, yeah, could be turning in somebody's favor. But this is like, you know, like a human machine. So, somebody, you know, could be, you know, like a human machine, you know. So, somebody, you know, yeah, like, it's giving me, you know, like, get her done energy. You know, like, yeah, like, whatever, you know, like, somebody has to do, you know, they're going to do it and they're going to get it done no matter what. But this person is, yeah, they have a watch in their hand. So something about, yeah, divine timing. And then we have the moon. So something, yeah, something, you know, has been hidden out here. Or, yeah, somebody's just flying under the radar. Somebody, you know, could be hiding their feelings, you know. We got the Ten of Pentacles. Some hidden money. Somebody, you know, could be disappointed by finding out, yeah, some information, and it has something to do with, yeah, like a lot of money. We got the King of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Something about, yeah, like somebody seeing somebody, you know, like at somebody's home. But somebody, yeah, somebody's being hit with some type of bad karma out here. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they could just be, you know, like in a rough place in their life at this time. But somebody, you know, yeah, they're very emotional for sure. Somebody's father has passed away. Somebody's father, you know, could be, you know, like the passed over family member, you know, that could be protecting somebody. But yeah, somebody's very intuitive out here. But I feel like the, yeah, like somebody doesn't care about, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like having, you know, like some type of abilities. So it's kind of giving me too, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like downplaying, you know, yeah, like what somebody, you know, sees or what somebody knows. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like think that somebody's a fool, because that's what's at the bottom of the deck. But this is also too, yeah, a leap of faith. So somebody, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, could have already, yeah, taken a leap of faith, and that's why, you know, yeah, victory, you know, like is upon them. But it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, thinking that somebody's a fool. So it goes back to, yeah, somebody's third eye, somebody being highly intuitive, you know? We got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody's childish out here. Somebody's childish and childish and immature. So something about, yeah, a game. But yeah, we got the Ring of Fire. Yeah, somebody's a clown, or somebody, yeah, is trying to make a clown of somebody, or somebody, yeah, is going to make a clown of themselves. Or, yeah, it goes back to, you know, yeah, like somebody, maybe somebody, yeah, could be trying to track somebody down, you know, to, yeah, like to try to, you know, like make a clown of somebody, you know. But somebody's life could be a circus out here. Wow, somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a horse. There's something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, because the Knight of Wands is like, yeah, like kind of a sexual energy. So something about, yeah, like somebody's feelings and emotions being all over the place. But something about, yeah, like somebody seeing somebody, you know, yeah, having sex. Yeah, we got the Seven of Pentacles. So something about, yeah, a wise investment. So when it comes, you know, to, yeah, like you know, like a victory, you know, having somebody's name on it, it could have something to do with a wise investment. But y'all see that apple? Don't it look like, you know, it could be a vagina? So something about, yeah, like somebody seeing somebody's vagina, or somebody, yeah, having some type of sexual intercourse. So yeah, somebody being tested. And then we got the Empress. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be operating, you know, like in their Empress energy, you know, whether you're a masculine or feminine energy. But if y'all see, it's a fetus in there. It's a baby. So something about, yeah, like somebody being pregnant. Somebody being tested. Ooh, and then we have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know. A baby, you know, could pass away. Or somebody, you know, could pass away. But something is ending out here. For sure. Then we got the Page of Wands. So yeah, y'all see how that person is, yeah. Somebody, you know, could see some stuff, you know, yeah. Uh, wow. So yeah, third eye, highly intuitive. Somebody sees, yeah, something, yeah, from a clear view, or yeah, something about, yeah, like somebody, like clearing their mind. I don't know, there could be some information, that, yeah, could be brought to somebody, while somebody's meditating. Something about, yeah, somebody being tested. This could be kid, because the Page of Wands is like a kid. There's a kid on this card. Uh, there's a baby, in the womb. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. There could be a lot of kids that could be being tested, for something. But with this baby being in the womb, this is like, yeah, like somebody birthing something new as well. I don't know. Somebody, could, yeah, find out, yeah, like somebody, could have a child. Or that could be somebody, that could be trying to, like track somebody down, like somebody that somebody's with, or an ex or something like that. I don't know. Somebody, could be pregnant. And so, yeah, there's somebody that saw that somebody was pregnant. And so they're like, oh, no, I'm going to end that. We got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So something about, yeah, a new beginning in love. Somebody, could get some test results back. And they could be sad about it. Something about, yeah, like I just heard, it's just my luck. So something about, yeah, like somebody feels like like they're receiving some type of bad karma or some type of bad luck out here. But we got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, so yeah, that ain't good energy. At all. Somebody could be emotional out here because somebody feels like that they shouldn't, have engaged with somebody. I don't know. Somebody, could have gotten engaged to somebody, but yeah, somebody, they feel like that they shouldn't engaged with somebody in a relationship, a friendship, and a sexual ship. Yeah, and now they're lost. Five of Pentacles, and now they're stuck. Somebody, could feel caged up. I don't know, something about, yeah, jail. We got the Two of Cups, yeah. Partnership. Something about, yeah, having sex with two people, because if y'all see, it's two women on this card. So somebody, could have two women pregnant. Somebody could have two women pregnant at the same time. But somebody, yeah, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, yeah, that's crazy energy. Then we have the King of Cups again, but it came out in the reverse. But it's a feminine energy on this card. So something about, yeah, like a feminine energy operating, like in their masculine energy. But something about, yeah, somebody being disappointed by some information. It's giving me, yeah, like with the King of Cups in reverse, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like no longer having, like some type of feelings and emotions for something or someone. And then we got the Seven of Wands. So yeah, somebody breaking out. Somebody, could be breaking out, in hives, or, like somebody, could be breaking out from acne. But something about, yeah, somebody breaking out of jail, breaking out of being confined. Don't have to necessarily be jail. Somebody, could have a lot of tattoos. But this is also giving me two, with like the King of Cups in the upright and the King of Cups in the reverse. It's like, yeah, like somebody having two sides to them. So yeah, we saw the dark view and the light view. So something about, yeah, somebody having two sides to them. But with this King of Cups, with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, it's giving me, yeah, like transgender energy as well. We got the Six of Swords. So there is a dark cloud that's hovering. Yeah. This is an island. Somebody, could be from the islands. Something about, yeah, like somebody, like isolating themselves. But it goes back to, yeah, like somebody flying under the radar. Yeah, the King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is giving me, yeah, like somebody's not the father. Or not somebody's father. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could find out, you know, yeah, like, you know, at a grown age, you know, that, yeah, like their father is not their father. Or it could give me, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like has been telling somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're, you know, the father, you know, of a child. Maybe somebody, yeah, knows that somebody's not the father, you know, of like a child or some children. You know, and so, yeah, somebody, you know, could have uncovered it, you know, so that could be the person, you know, that could be trying to track somebody down. Oh, you're trying to ruin my life, or you're trying to destroy me. I just saw Capricorn. So you could be a Capricorn and have Capricorn in your chart, or there's a Capricorn involved. Yeah, something could take place by Capricorn season. Yeah, somebody's about to receive some good news out here. So yeah, there's a victory, you know, yeah, with somebody's name on it. But somebody could be about to receive some good news. So there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they could be disappointed, you know, by, yeah, somebody, you know, about to receive some type of good news. There's a Leo. So you could be a Leo or have Leo in your chart, or there's a Leo involved. Somebody, you know, could be about to receive some good news, and it could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like some stolen information or some stolen property out here. So maybe that's why somebody's disappointed, you know, because they know, yeah, that somebody's going to find out, you know, about some stolen information or property. Or this is like, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like already, you know, like, yeah, like already uncovering, you know, something, and it has something to do with some stolen information or property. Somebody definitely could be being questioned out here as well. There's a Gemini involved, so you could be a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart. But yep, if somebody didn't run their mouth, then yeah, this wouldn't have happened. So somebody ran their mouth. That could be how, you know, yeah, like something, you know, could be uncovered and it has something to do with some stolen information or property. Maybe there's somebody's trying to track somebody down because they feel like that, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, uncovered, you know, some information. Wow. Somebody, you know, could be disappointed because, yeah, they thought that somebody would cover for them. So I don't know. This is giving me, yeah, like somebody being questioned, you know, and then, yeah, like somebody thinks that somebody's going to cover for them, and, yeah, like they don't. Or this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, knows some truth, you know, and then, yeah, like when somebody asks somebody, you know, about the truth, yeah, somebody tells the truth. We got a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper. So there's a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper involved. Something, you know, could have taken place in Gemini season or Cancer season. We got a Sagittarius. So there's a Sagittarius involved. Somebody could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper. Or somebody, you know, could have thought, you know, that, yeah, like their mother, you know, would cover for them. Something about, yeah, like cutting the cord. So, yeah, like cutting, you know, like an umbilical cord. So, the mother or father, you know, somebody's child could be involved. But, yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, has allowed their ego to get the best of them. So, that's another reason why, yeah, somebody, you know, could be getting, yeah, some karma. Or, yeah, somebody feels like they, you know, they're going through some type of bad luck. But we got angry inside. So, yeah, somebody's angry inside. So, yeah, somebody's very emotional. Yep. Whoever this is, yeah, they can. Somebody's no longer their crutch, so somebody has to stand on their own. So it's something about, yeah, somebody thought that somebody would cover for somebody. We got a Cancer. So I don't know. There could be a Cancer involved in some type of stolen information or some stolen property or something. Yeah, could have happened in Cancer season. But somebody definitely, yeah, thought that somebody, would cover for somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be claiming that they didn't know about something. It could be about some stolen information or some stolen property. So somebody definitely, yeah, hid a heinous crime for many people. So somebody, would thought that somebody, would cover for them as far as, like, yeah, like hiding, like some type of heinous crime for many people. Something is beyond repair out here. Either way it goes, yeah, somebody, is going to receive some good news. We got a Capricorn, so yeah, there's a Capricorn. Yeah, somebody could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper. We got a thief is lurking. So yeah, be on point, because a thief is lurking. That could be, who thought, would cover. That's who, thought that somebody, would cover for them. It could be, like whoever this thief is. You could be have ringing in your right ear at this time. Yeah. There's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be talking about somebody out here. It could be a Capricorn that could be talking about somebody, a Cancer, a Sagittarius. Wow. But yeah, we got the clock is ticking at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, the clock is ticking. Yep. And it's beyond repair. Yeah. Especially, yeah, if people were talking about somebody. So it goes back to, yeah, if they wasn't running their mouth, then this wouldn't have happened. So something about, yeah, some people should have watched what they said. We got spoke to a detective. So somebody, could have spoke to a detective out here. So going back to, yeah, somebody, being disappointed about, yeah, some, like somebody being questioned. But yep, whatever this heinous crime is that somebody, hid for many people, yeah, many people know about it now. Yeah, because if somebody, wasn't running their mouth, yeah, they wouldn't have, this wouldn't have happened. So it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, could be trying to track somebody down because they could have said that somebody was running their mouth. But it's probably not the person, that, yeah, like was running their mouth. But yep, it's a thief that's lurking. So yeah, be on point. And then we got a Scorpio. Yeah. Spoke to a detective. Yeah, came back out. So there could be somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could have spoke to a detective. So somebody thought, that, yeah, like some people would cover for them. So maybe, yeah, because, yeah, somebody has found out, that, yeah, like people aren't covering for them. That could be the person that could be trying to track somebody down, to see if somebody, is going to cover for them, So yeah, somebody just needs to be on point. Somebody just needs to be aware. But something about, yeah, a thief lurking. But yeah, we saw stolen property, stolen information. So something about somebody stealing some information or stealing some type of property. Yeah, there could be a swift change that could be about to take place. On the card it says, yeah, good fortune. It says move quietly but strike with force. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like trying to move quietly, you know, but try to strike with some type of force. But yeah, like this is moving in silence. So yeah, somebody, you know, could be moving in silence out here, but it's, I don't know. I don't like it. Because it's giving me, yeah, like a GUN. Yeah, we got skirt. That's how we started out the message. Somebody's, you know, jumping in the car and scratching off. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, trying to move quietly, you know, but like strike with some type of force out here. Somebody, you know, could get struck with force. But somebody, you know, yeah, could try to make some type of quick getaway out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could fall down the steps. Or something, you know, could happen as a result of somebody trying to get away. Yeah, the tiptoeing card came out in the reverse, even though we don't take these in the reverse. But yeah, somebody can't avoid getting caught out here. Somebody, you know, could be trying to avoid getting caught, but yeah, like they can't avoid getting caught. It's also too, yeah, like somebody trying to, you know, like tiptoe, you know, like around somebody's energy. Yeah, somebody's third eye's open. Somebody, you know, is intuitive, you know. So yeah, you know, somebody, you know, yeah, is a seer, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could, you know, pick up on energy, you know. So yeah, whoever, you know, is trying to tiptoe around somebody's energy, yeah, I feel like they can't avoid getting caught. This is giving me too, yeah, like somebody trying to, you know, yeah, like tiptoe around somebody's home, or, you know, whatever. Yeah, like somebody, you know, could have cameras, or yeah, somebody sitting on their porch, you know. Yeah, so somebody would be dumb enough, you know, to, yeah, try to steal, you know, yeah, tiptoe around somebody's home. But somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like sneaking around out here, sneaking around somebody's home, sneaking around somebody's energy, or yeah, sneaking around with people. Something about, yeah, somebody being questioned about having, you know, like a key. But something about, yeah, somebody passing a test. So I don't know. Maybe there are somebody or some people, you know, that were trying to test somebody and yeah, they passed. Or this could be, yeah, like the Most High God, you know, like trying to test somebody and they pass. But this is, yeah, like somebody being tested for something and they pass. So we got the olive branch. So somebody, you know, could want to extend, you know, like some type of olive branch, but it's giving me too, yeah, like somebody's trying to play dumb. I don't know, somebody, you know, could want to ask for forgiveness out here. The color red could be significant. Yeah, but something about, yeah, somebody running away from something. On the card it says HOE. Yeah, 304. A hoe. Somebody, you know, could be from Florida. But something about, yeah, somebody having a hidden agenda out here. Somebody's a cheater. Somebody keeps something on the low. Somebody's secretive out here. Or something about, yeah, like somebody keeping, you know, like somebody a secret from other people. I feel like somebody definitely is about to find out a lot of information. Somebody, you know, yeah, they were trying to avoid getting caught, but it's giving me, yeah, the third eye, then, yeah, somebody being intuitive. So somebody, yeah, playing dumb, thinking, you know, that, yeah, like they're not getting caught. Or this is like, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, could be trying to track somebody down, but this is like, yeah, like somebody trying to track somebody down, and then, yeah, like somebody, you know, is disappointed, you know, by the information, you know, that they see or that they hear, because, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they don't know what somebody's talking about. I was here, you know, not there. Somebody's first word or last name, yeah, could start with an N. We got lost respect out here. So there could be somebody, that, yeah, like they could have lost some type of respect. Somebody, yeah, they could have lost respect for somebody or some people. But we got light worker at the bottom of the deck. So something about, yeah, like somebody not caring about, yeah, what somebody sees, what somebody knows. But something about, yeah, like somebody or some people should have cared what somebody saw, what somebody knows. Yeah, somebody's a light worker out here. But we got drama alert. So yeah, there's some drama. A thief is a lurking. Drama is a lurking. Yeah. Some people want drama over, like somebody's victory. I don't know. Somebody, could want drama, because, yeah, like people have lost respect for them. Something about, yeah, a booby trap. Something about a setup. It's giving me, yeah, like somebody, yeah, could have tried to blame somebody, for, yeah, like some type of setup out here. Something about, yeah, being set up in the daytime. But we got Netflix and chill. So something about, yeah, like somebody dating. Somebody getting set up with a hoe. Or somebody, yeah, like getting set up by a hoe. We got exposing info to get attention. So somebody, yeah, could be trying to expose some information to, like get some type of attention out here. I don't know if, yeah, that's what they're saying, like, yeah, like a light worker is doing, But when it comes to, yeah, like some people, yeah, saying that a light worker is exposing info to get attention, they're not. They're not. I don't know. There could be some people, that feel like, yeah, like a light worker is causing some type of drama, trying to set them up or something like that. And so, yeah, we got confront you. So somebody definitely, yeah, could want to confront somebody. We got a Virgo, so there's a Virgo involved. We are in Virgo season. I don't know. Somebody, could want to confront somebody, about, yeah, like some type of booby trap or some type of setup. Yeah. But somebody definitely is investing in positive change. So, yeah, we talked about, yeah, a good investment. So, yeah, that would be a great investment, Making a positive change. So, we can't take it anymore. So, somebody can't take something anymore. Somebody can't take the fact that somebody's investing in positive change. Somebody definitely, yeah, can't take the fact that, yeah, they're getting some type of bad karma or going through, yeah, like some type of bad luck. We got a cousin, so there's a cousin involved. I don't know. There could be some people that could have lost respect for somebody's cousin. Somebody's cousin could have been involved in exposing some information to get attention. Somebody's cousin, could have bad intentions. I don't know. Somebody's cousin, could want to confront somebody. Be aware, because somebody definitely, yeah, could, like receive, like some type of text message. But it's to, yeah, like, this is like, yeah, somebody sending somebody a text message. Meet me, at the mall. It's going down, but they don't say it's going down. They're just like, yeah, hey, meet me at the mall. Yeah, because they want to confront somebody. But yeah, when it comes to, somebody playing dumb, like, I don't care what you saw. It don't matter what you saw. It don't matter what you heard. Yeah, they were trying to fool somebody. Yeah, there's some people that, yeah, can't fool somebody out here. We got eviction. So somebody, could get evicted. So there could be somebody, that get evicted, and then, yeah, like somebody asks them, like, yeah, so how'd you get evicted? Oh, because I've been laid out from work. I ain't been getting a lot of hours at work. But the truth is, yeah, they done had hoes up in their house, everything else. But it's also giving me too, yeah, like there could be, because we saw the King of Cups. So, yeah, a masculine energy, could be going through some stuff. And so, yeah, somebody, could know why, they're going through whatever they're going through. Or, yeah, they know what they're going through. But, yeah, like, whoever the masculine energy is, they could be telling somebody, like, I'm not going through that, or, yeah, they make up, a whole nother story as to, what's going on in their life, and then, but somebody finds out, what's going on in their life. Somebody definitely, could be facing eviction. So, I don't know. Somebody, could be trying to fool somebody, like if they're happy, but they're really sad. Somebody, could be trying to get somebody evicted. So this could have something to do with, somebody trying to track somebody down, to, get somebody evicted. Somebody, if somebody's getting evicted, they could feel like that light worker is the reason why I'm getting evicted. That divine feminine, divine masculine, is the reason why I'm getting evicted. We got to pay attention to your surroundings. So, somebody's being told, to pay attention to their surroundings. Be on point. Whether it be the daytime, the nighttime. We got a Libra. So you could be a Libra, have Libra in your chart, or there's a Libra involved. Something about, somebody being guilty by association. So I don't know, maybe somebody's trying to set somebody up, to be guilty by association, but it goes back, but, guilty by association is also too, like, well, if you're around the people, when they, commit, a crime, then, you will be guilty by association. But it's something about, like, somebody going back to, somebody thinking that somebody or some people, were going to cover for them, and, they could be finding out that those people, aren't covering for them. So then, they try to track somebody down to, like, see, if, like, somebody's going to cover for them. Whoever this is, they're dishonest. Somebody definitely, they could be receiving some type of bad karma, some type of bad luck, and it could be because of, like, their dishonesty. We got avoiding mirrors. So somebody, could be avoiding mirrors. Somebody's appearance, could change. But something about, like somebody, having addictions, so, somebody's appearance could change because of, like, their addictions, but somebody, they could be avoiding mirrors because, like, they could be embarrassed, they could be ashamed of themselves. But somebody's family definitely, is embarrassed by somebody's actions out here. So somebody's family, could have lost respect, for whoever this is. So that could be why somebody's trying to track somebody down. But somebody definitely, they have low self-esteem out here. So whatever somebody has done, I feel like a part of why they done it was because of their low self-esteem. So this is like, like somebody sleeping with, every Tom, Dick, and Harry because of, their low self-esteem. Or every Susie, Sean, and Sam, because of their low self-esteem. But somebody definitely, going back to, like somebody wanting to confront somebody or somebody trying to track somebody down. It's somebody, that, like, I don't feel like that they're in the, like the right place. Or it could be multiple people trying to track somebody down. But there's somebody, that, like they're not in the right state of mind, for sure. So somebody definitely, is being told to pay attention to their surroundings. And then also, too, because, somebody could be about to receive some good news. Somebody or some people could be trying to track somebody down. Somebody, Somebody, has caused some type of roadblocks and detours out here. Possibly, for themselves. But something about, some roadblocks and detours. So this is like, like the road being, like blocked off. Or the road, could be being worked on, or somebody's neighborhood could be being worked on. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a T. Somebody, could be from Tennessee. But we got divine feminine. So yeah, divine feminine, you know, divine masculine, you know, if you're operating your divine feminine energy, yeah, you're going to receive some good news. But somebody definitely, yeah, has been being dishonest to somebody out here. But it goes back to, yeah, somebody thinking that somebody would cover for them, you know? So this is like, yeah, why would somebody cover for them, you know, when, yeah, somebody knows that somebody's trying to fool them or somebody's trying to play dumb. We got words have power. So something about, yeah, somebody or some people should have watched what they said. But something about, yeah, divine feminine, you know, divine masculine words having power, you know? So it goes back to, yeah, people, I don't care what they saw, I don't care what they heard, yeah. I don't care what they said, but maybe, yeah, the words that somebody said, you know, could have held some type of power, you know, to, yeah, like help somebody or some people. Somebody's first, mother, last name, yeah, could start with a C. So yeah, somebody's first, mother, last name definitely, yeah, starts with a T or a C. Somebody, you know, could get a CT scan. Something about, yeah, a hospital. Somebody could be from North Carolina, Connecticut. We got December. So yeah, something, you know, could take place by December. I don't know, for somebody, you know, yeah, could get evicted in December. I don't know, by December, yeah, somebody, you know, could, yeah, find out some type of truth. Or somebody, you know, yeah, like, you know, saw something, you know, before, yeah, like it could take place. So somebody, you know, was strategizing, planning the plot, and, you know, to do something to somebody in December. But yeah, somebody could have already, yeah, like uncovered it or figured it out. Somebody, you know, could be pissed off because, yeah, like, somebody, you know, could be 10 steps ahead, you know. But it goes back to, yeah, like, David, Queen David, you done already slayed Goliath. Like, what the heck? We got argument on social media. So something about somebody, you know, yeah, getting into an argument on social media, or yeah, somebody, you know, is being told, you know, to, yeah, stay calm, you know, don't get involved with the drama, you know, whether it be, you know, on social media or in your neighborhood, at your workplace. But there could be some type of argument, yeah, that could take place on social media. I don't know. We got can't reach you. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, yeah, reach somebody, track somebody down. But somebody, yeah, they've been dishonest out here. They've been lying. Somebody's been lying. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like, so going back to, yeah, like, whoever this is, they can't fool somebody. So then, yeah, like, you know, people be like, you know, come to somebody and be like, yeah, you know, that they said, you know, that you were homeless, or they know that you said, they, you know, that they, you said, they, you know, they said, you know, that, yeah, like, you were pregnant, you know, and then, yeah, like, somebody, you know, responds, you know, gracefully, like, well, they're a liar, you know, and so, yeah, some people could run back to somebody like, yeah, they said that you were a bold-faced, nothing, trash ass liar, you know, and yeah, they could have, yeah, like, you know, like amped up, you know, a situation. But we got divine timing. So yeah, divine timing is definitely at play. So somebody definitely, yeah, is going to receive some good news, but in divine timing. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody trying to, you know, like show somebody, you know, like some type of tough love out here. I don't know. The Most High God could be showing somebody some tough love. You know, there could be a family member showing tough love, an ancestor. Yeah, especially, you know, with that good luck, good karma card in the reverse. But yep, somebody's self-esteem and confidence is under attack. This is also, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, with this argument on social media, yeah, somebody, you know, could have been like, yeah, pay attention to your surroundings, you know, yeah, we're coming, you know. I don't know. Maybe somebody, you know, could be scared shitless because, yeah, somebody said, you know, yeah, we coming. But something about, yeah, people, you know, like trying to scare a divine feminine out here. People want somebody to be scared shitless. Or somebody, you know, was scared shitless about a divine feminine. Now, yeah, possibly the person that, yeah, I don't care what they saw. I don't care what they said. Mm-hmm. Yep. Whoever this is, yeah, they were operating, yeah, out of their pride and their ego. Or yeah, they continue to operate out of their pride and their ego. We got an Aquarius, so you could be an Aquarius. I have Aquarius in your chart. Yeah, somebody, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, and heavy Gemini. Heavy Scorpio. But it's also giving me too, yeah, like he said, she said. So just a lot of he said, she said going on. Mm-hmm. We got paperwork and documents. So this argument on social media could lead, you know, to, yeah, like some paperwork and documents being exposed. But it's something about, yeah, somebody about to receive some type of paperwork and documents out here. That could be a part of somebody's victory. That could be a part of somebody's good news. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like try to, you know, do some type of paperwork or document, you know, like against somebody. For somebody, it could be a lawsuit. You know, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But whatever, you know, yeah, like has taken place, yeah, somebody was dishonest. You could be seeing the angel number 999, but yeah, it's the end. We got a cyber bully. So somebody, you know, could have been, yeah, being cyber bullied, you know, on the internet or something about, yeah, like an argument on social media, you know. Somebody, you know, could have lied and said that, yeah, somebody was cyber bullying them on the internet, you know. But going back to, yeah, like a light worker, you know, yeah, a seer, somebody, you know, the third eye is open, you know, a highly intuitive individual. So, yeah, how can somebody be cyber bullying you on the internet, you know? If they're putting out, you know, yeah, messages or whatever they're doing. But it's giving me, yeah, like, if the shoe fits, wear it, you know? But again, I always tell people, yeah, like, take what resonates with you, you know, leave the rest for whoever it's for. Mm-hmm. But it's giving me, too, yeah, people trying to cyber bully somebody, you know, off of, yeah, lies, off of dishonesty. So we got full story. So somebody, you know, could be scared shitless about, you know, somebody having the full story. But it could be, yeah, somebody, you know, that uncovered the full story. Mm-hmm. Somebody's family, you know, could be embarrassed by somebody's actions because, you know, yeah, somebody could have lied to their family, you know. To cause their family, you know, yeah, to, you know, like go against somebody. But we got tarot card reading. So, yeah. Somebody, you know, could have the full story, you know, when it comes to, yeah, like, in a tarot card reading, you know? Mm-hmm. Something about, yeah, somebody losing respect for somebody, and it has something to do with a tarot card reading. I don't know. Somebody's first name or last name could start with a Q. We got order in the court. So somebody, you know, could have to go to court. For somebody, it definitely, yeah, could have something to do with eviction. This could have something to do, you know, with like a lawsuit. I'm picking up, yeah, heavy lawsuit energy. It's something about, yeah, some court documents, some court paperwork. But yeah, somebody, yeah, has been dishonest. Somebody, yeah, has been manipulative. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like been, you know, like manipulating paperwork. But be aware, because we got I miss you. So there's a wolf in sheep clothing in the mist. Somebody, you know, can get a text message from somebody hollering about I miss you. But then it goes back to, yeah, like when I use the example of somebody, you know, yeah, sending somebody a text message hollering about, yeah, meet me at the mall. You know, yeah, just to, you know, lure somebody in. But we got a scam artist. So somebody's a scam artist out here. Somebody's a cyberbully, somebody's a scam artist, but this is also giving me too, people, calling somebody a cyberbully or a scam artist, but yeah, like somebody, is, like, they're not cyberbullying, they're not scamming people, somebody has been very, dishonest and manipulative to a lot of people. Heavy Scorpio energy. But again, because I'm picking up, the same one of the same scenarios, so there could be somebody, that, could be trying to, like, track somebody down. And it's because, they want to, like, reveal some information. But it's he said, she said. We got July. So somebody, could have found out, like, the full story in July. That could be why somebody or some people are scared shitless. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo. Cancer, Leo, Cusper. But somebody needs to know that, there is a guardian angel that definitely, surrounds somebody. So that could be, what I was picking up. I do feel like, that, like somebody, is going to be disappointed, This could be in some information, or this could be, like disappointed in somebody, because, like somebody, could have been playing dumb the whole time, while somebody, really knew, what was going on. And then so, like, then, they reveal the full story. And so it's like, somebody's disappointed because, you could have just told me the truth from the beginning, But then on top of that, I feel like like, whatever, is going to happen. I feel like it's going to, cause, like some type of ending or something is coming to an end. So, the end of somebody's worries, the end of somebody's stress, the end of, people thinking that somebody's a fool. We got Cancer at the bottom of the deck. So, there definitely, could be a Cancer involved. We got a masculine energy. So, whoever the masculine energy is, they could be a Cancer. Or, somebody, could have Cancer. Somebody, could be being tested for Cancer. But it's something about, like somebody being, like a Cancer. Like, they just won't go away. But, we got big on promises, short on action. So, somebody is big on promises, short on actions out here. So, something about, whoever this is, they're very dishonest and manipulative. We got Sagittarius season. So, something, could take place by Sagittarius season. Somebody, could be searching for the missing pieces of the puzzle. So somebody, could find, like the missing pieces of the puzzle. But somebody, could be, like trying to figure out, why their life is the way it is, But whoever this is, they could be being secretive about the past. So whoever this is, they don't want somebody to know, some stuff that they have done in the past. But somebody's family is embarrassed by their actions and it has something to do with, like the past. Whoever this is, they're impulsive. They don't think things through. I don't know. Somebody, could be trying to track down somebody, like to bribe somebody. We got a grandfather. So somebody's grandfather is involved. Somebody, could find out that they're a grandfather, But it goes back to, somebody being tested, So somebody, like finds out, that, like somebody's pregnant, So it could be, like a teenager, So somebody, could find out that they're a grandfather. It's something about, somebody trying to bribe somebody's grandfather. I don't know, somebody could be disappointed in their grandfather. Or, there could be a grandfather that passed away, that could be, disappointed in some people. But, somebody's health is declining out here. So somebody, could find out, that, like, their grandfather's health is declining. But it's something about, somebody being secretive about the past. But somebody definitely, could have met their match. And now they're shook. So it goes back to, somebody being scared shitless. So I don't know, somebody, trying to test somebody, trying to, show somebody some tough love. Whatever they were trying to do, they done met their match. And they're shook. somebody's grandfather, you know, could be searching, you know, like for some missing pieces out here. Some missing information. We got understanding is the first step to change. So somebody, you know, could be understanding some stuff now. So somebody, you know, could be taking the first step, you know, like to make some type of change out here. We got a Leo. So there's a Leo involved. Something about, yeah, somebody understanding, you know, some stuff, and it has something to do with the past. Somebody's grandfather, you know, could be trying to track somebody down. There could be a masculine energy that could be trying to track somebody down. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be avoiding some type of direct communication with somebody. So that could be why somebody, you know, could be trying to track somebody down. It could be somebody's family members. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody being disappointed about, you know, like somebody, you know, like trying to, yeah, like avoiding some type of direct communication. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, avoiding some type of direct communication because, yeah, somebody, you know, could be scared of somebody's reaction. So somebody knows that, yeah, somebody's going to be disappointed out here. But when it comes to, yeah, like whatever's about to take place, yeah, no one is exempt. No one is exempt from being tested, questioned. Something about a business relationship. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could have, you know, said to somebody, you know, going back to, yeah, that 304. You know, somebody being, you know, secretive, yeah, about the past. So somebody, you know, could have, yeah, said, you know, that they, you know, had a business relationship with somebody, but they really didn't. We got released from jail or prison. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, be released from jail or prison out here. So that could be, you know, who could be trying to track somebody down. We got big energy shift. So there is a big energy shift that definitely, yeah, could be taking place. Somebody, you know, could get released, you know, from jail or prison, you know, in Sagittarius season. It definitely, yeah, is a masculine energy. I don't know. Whoever could be trying to track somebody down, yeah, they could be trying to test somebody. I don't know. I don't know if it's like trying to test somebody, you know, to see, you know, if, yeah, somebody knows some stuff, or it's trying to, you know, like, yeah, like test somebody's patience, you know, yeah, trying to cause some type of drama. So, yeah, just pay attention to your surroundings, you know, be on point. But, yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they lack no ambition. They have no clear goals. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, be understanding that, yeah, whoever this is, they lack ambition. They have no clear goals. Maybe that's why somebody, you know, yeah, they separated from this person, or whoever this is. But something about, yeah, somebody, you know, could have already gotten released from like jail or prison is also what I'm picking up. And something, you know, could have happened. And so that could be, you know, but yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they went to jail or prison in the past, and something could have happened, you know, and so, yeah, they're scared of somebody's reaction. But somebody definitely, yeah, is being told to, yeah, stay strong and stay consistent out here. Somebody, you know, could be avoiding direct communication with somebody or some people because of something, you know, that happened in the past. But somebody's family is embarrassed, yeah, by whoever this is' actions. This person definitely, yeah, could be, you know, dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety. Something about, yeah, like somebody being disappointed, but it goes back to, yeah, like whatever, you know, is about to happen. It could be the end, you know, of, yeah, like somebody's stress. It could be the end of somebody's worries. It could be the end, yeah. But yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they're on an emotional roller coaster. And it could have something to do with, yeah, a false counterpart. So a fake divine feminine, fake divine masculine. Or whoever this is, yeah, they're a fake counterpart. A fake divine feminine, fake divine masculine. It's something about somebody being secretive about the past. Yep, somebody's been denying the truth out here. Somebody's been denying the truth about themselves. Somebody's been denying the truth, you know. Possibly, yeah, from somebody. Because, yeah, somebody's definitely skilled at reading other people. And somebody definitely, yeah, is being told to, yeah, trust your knowing. That could be why somebody, you know, was, yeah, scared shitless. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have forged somebody else's signature on multiple documents. And so, yeah, somebody done got caught. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have gotten caught with the pen in their hand, caught red-handed. Yep. But somebody's being told, yeah, to continue to stay strong and stay consistent. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be on a pathway to healing and growth out here. Yeah, but we got truthful and honest conversation. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could want to have some type of truthful and honest conversation out here. And then we got real love offer. So be aware. I don't know, somebody, you know, could come somebody's way with a real love offer. It could have something to do with Sagittarius season, but I feel like be aware because we got the false counterpart out here. And then, yeah, you are their karma. So somebody, you know, could be trying to search for some type of missing pieces, you know, to their puzzle, you know. They could be trying to figure out, you know, yeah, like what's going on in their life, yeah, because you are their karma. That's one of the reasons why a lot of stuff is going on, you know. Yeah, and somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to mess up somebody's life with a lie when theirs can be destroyed with the truth. So something about, yeah, like somebody could be trying to track somebody down, you know, to, yeah, tell somebody the truth about somebody, you know, the person that has been being secretive about the past. But yeah, somebody's about to get a taste of their own medicine out here. We got, yeah, Capricorn. So yeah, there's a Capricorn involved. Yeah, somebody's health is declining out here. It definitely is a masculine energy. That could be why, you know, they're, you know, like avoiding some type of direct communication. But I feel like that too, you know, yeah, like if somebody's health is declining, that's a part of why, you know, somebody, you know, has been secretive about the past. But it's something about, yeah, somebody, you know, should have watched what they said. So somebody's getting a taste of their own medicine. So they tried to mess up somebody's life with a lie. You know? So somebody could have lied about, you know, somebody's health. You know, somebody could have lied about, you know, yeah, whatever they lied about somebody. Only for, yeah, like their truth to, you know, come out. So somebody definitely, yeah, could, yeah, admit that something is true. That they lied. They can admit, you know, why their health is declining. They could, you know, yeah. They could, you know, say that they forged somebody else's signature on multiple documents. But it's something about, yeah, like some child or children, you know. So forge somebody's else's signature on a birth certificate. Or, you know, like, yeah, it could be, you know, like on some type of documents to get some type of, you know, like finances is also what I'm picking up. But somebody definitely, yeah, has faced many, many hardships and made it out. So whoever this is, yeah, they're facing hardship. And they might not make it out of, yeah, this hardship. We seen that death card. Somebody ain't gonna make it out. Yep. But justice definitely, yeah, is gonna be served. Yep, somebody's getting a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, they threw the rock and now they're trying to play victim. So be aware. So whoever this is, you know, they could be trying to track somebody down. Now they want to play victim. There is a door that definitely, yeah, has closed. But yeah, there's another one that's opening for somebody. So yeah, So somebody needs to know that, yeah, there is a victory, you know, that has their name on it. So I feel like like whatever, you know, this truthful and honest conversation is, I feel like somebody, needs to stay calm. Somebody, needs to, you know, like think before they speak because, it could backfire. We got an Aries, Taurus, Cusper. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an S. We got shadow banning. So somebody, you know, could have been, you know, like, like reporting, you know, like somebody's channel, you know, or trying to get somebody's content blocked. Somebody, you know, But something about, it's like somebody's scared of somebody's reaction when it comes to, like them telling the truth. We got 555, so there is a big change that definitely, is coming. There's something about, like light workers and seers and, you know, being shadow banned. But we got, it's always the ones that are closest to you. So something about, some people that are close to somebody. Friends, family members. Some people, a lot of people know about some stuff. But we already know that. But we got never alone. So, somebody needs to know that they're never alone. So, like, people, you know, like trying to block somebody's content, you know, evidently it's because it's good content. But, like, it ain't gonna stop somebody, you know, from moving forward. It ain't gonna stop somebody, you know, from, you know, like getting their content out. Somebody's being told to stay strong and stay consistent. Somebody definitely has strong work ethic, and somebody definitely has appreciation for the little things. So somebody's about to there's a big victory with somebody's name on it. Somebody needs to know that in the end you win, but somebody's on an emotional roller coaster because like they could know that like in the end, you know, you win. But somebody's been denying the truth, somebody's been denying involvement, but somebody's skilled at reading others. So whoever's doing the denying, somebody, you know, could read whoever this is like a book. So somebody's being told, you know, to continue, you know, to embrace your creativity, because it's always the ones that are closest to you that is trying to, you know, stop you. So whoever this is, they're close to somebody. You know, it could be the mother or father of somebody's child. You know, it could be, you know, a so-called friend. It could be a family member. But be aware, because somebody definitely could be trying to come in to, you know, like butter somebody up out here. They could also be looking for a scapegoat. Somebody, you know, could be looking for a scapegoat as to why their health is declining, or they could be looking for a scapegoat as to why, you know, like they have no clear goals, they lack ambition, you know, they're looking for a scapegoat, you know, when it comes to because they've been caught. So so somebody, you know, could admit that they were looking for a scapegoat. So they could have tried to use somebody as a scapegoat. But there's the end of a cycle. So somebody could admit that something is true, you know, and like it could end some type of cycle out here. But something about like somebody admitting, you know, that like somebody's pregnant out here. That's also what I'm picking up as well. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have gotten somebody, you know, pregnant. So, because it says it's always the ones that are closest to you. So somebody, you know, could find out that going back to some kids being tested. Somebody, you know, could find out that they're not the father of some kids. That's for somebody, not everybody. But we got tears of joy. So yeah, somebody definitely could be about to cry tears of joy because it's the end of a cycle, and justice is definitely gonna be served. Yeah, there's somebody that definitely they have unhealthy coping mechanisms. So this is like like somebody like breaking up with somebody, or like they just don't know how to cope. So they go have sex with whoever, whenever, wherever, however, they go engage, in toxic behaviors, they go, engage in toxic substances. Yep, but whoever this is, they're at a breaking point. It could for somebody it's a false divine masculine, divine feminine. Yeah, because whoever this is, they're getting a taste of their own medicine, and they're seeing the outcome of unsuccessful planning. They threw the rock, and now they're gonna try to play victim. So be aware. Anything else, Holy Spirit? We got public recognition. So people didn't want somebody to have public recognition. Somebody's about to receive some public recognition out here. And regardless of people trying to get somebody shadow banned or whatever, somebody, as long as somebody stays consistent, and stays strong, somebody's still going to be able to do what they've been doing. But there's some people that definitely have been having discussions about somebody, and it's always the ones that's closest to you. Yep. Somebody definitely needs to know that there's a big energy shift. Somebody is in a period of transition. So somebody's being told to move forward with confidence. But there is some people that they're at the breaking point. We got little boy energy. So somebody operating out of little boy energy. So there is somebody operating in little boy energy. False divine masculine or divine feminine, whatever. Denying the truth, denying involvement. Possibly looking to somebody as a scapegoat. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a J. There's some people that don't like the fact that like somebody has some type of public recognition out here. There are somebody or some people that don't like the fact that somebody's about to receive some type of public recognition. Somebody could be 25 to 40 years old. Whoever this is, they know now it was a big mistake. So they're getting a taste of their own medicine, they know that they're getting bad karma, They feel like the good luck is not on their side, Yep, and whoever this is, they basically know that it was a big mistake now because they fumbled a blessing playing on the losing team. We got an ex-friend, so there's an ex-friend involved. So somebody played on the losing team. It could be somebody's ex-friend's losing team, or somebody's ex-friend, could be having discussions, about, somebody. It's multiple people having discussions about somebody. We got a family member, so there's a family member involved. Somebody can know now that it was a big mistake, to have discussions with people about somebody. Now there could be people trying to track somebody down, somebody could be trying to track somebody down, to bring some type of real love offer. Whatever they said, this could be like people bragging, that I signed their name on the document to get a check, and so the law, the justice system could be trying to track somebody down. It's some people that definitely could be trying to track somebody down. But there's somebody or some people that could be trying to track somebody down, to bring forth some type of apology. But When somebody shows you who they are, yeah, believe them. So somebody done already showed, yeah, masculine energy done already showed that, yeah, they operate in little boy energy. And they lack ambition. They have no clear goals. Anything else? We got screenshots. So somebody, could have some type of screenshots out here. Or somebody, could want to apologize, for, trying to use some type of screenshots against somebody. Somebody having some type of screenshots of some stuff that somebody, has been being secretive about the past about. But yeah, somebody or some people, they're denying the truth. They're denying their involvement when it comes to some type of screenshots. Yeah, they can no longer deny the truth, no longer deny their involvement. Yeah, they know it was a big mistake now. Yeah, because there's somebody or some people that definitely, aided and abetted in a crime out here. Something about, a business relationship. I keep seeing the business relationship. So I don't know. Somebody, could have talked a lot of stuff about somebody, going back to, somebody having, discussions about somebody. So yeah, somebody could say, the devil made them do all the things that they did to somebody. And then we have, mental health condition. So somebody, could have some type of mental health condition. I don't know. Maybe somebody, they could be hearing voices. But whoever this is, they're falling from grace. Yeah, we got a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Yep, so be aware, because, there's a messy Jesse that, wants to, keep mess going. Or, somebody, they were keeping mess going. So, that could be, the person that be like, oh, the devil made me do it. Made me do all the things that I did to you. But, we got exposure of many people. So, somebody keeping, mess up. It's causing a lot of people to be exposed. Or somebody, mad, so, they try to expose people. But we got drop the dime. Snitched, tattletale. So something about, like somebody saying, that, like somebody was exposing many people, so people could look at somebody like a snitch, a tattletale. But it's giving me, like, if somebody's a light worker or a seer, or whatever, it's giving me, like people, being on somebody's channel or, watching somebody's content. So if the shoe fits, wear it. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Ooh. So somebody, could have gotten paid to expose some information. So somebody, could be like, the devil made me do all the things that I did to you. Or somebody, could get paid to expose some information. So somebody, could, like expose some information during Sagittarius season. But whoever these people are, they celebrated too soon. So it's something about, like, some people possibly, got paid, to expose some information. But, somebody already picked up on it. They know now that it was a big mistake. They celebrated too soon. Yep. And there definitely is somebody or some people that, are keeping tabs on somebody. Yep. There's somebody or some people that, they believe the lies about you. And now they regret it. After, they got paid to expose some information. So we got promotion time. So, somebody definitely is about to receive a promotion. This could be a spiritual promotion. This could be a physical promotion. Anything else, Holy Spirit? But that's a part of, somebody's victory. Yep. Somebody, they fumbled a blessing playing on the losing team. Somebody teamed up with the devil. So somebody is a light worker. Somebody, they're spiritually gifted. So somebody knows that they got on the wrong team. But it's also giving me too, yeah, like somebody, that, like hasn't, like is intuitive, because the king and queen of cups, they're like, like the intuitive ones, like in a tarot deck, yeah. Somebody was supposed to use, like their gifts, yeah, in a good way, yeah. We saw the dark view, and the light view. So yeah, somebody, chose to use their gifts, yeah, in a dark way, in a bad way is also what I'm picking up. But we got, yeah, communication from an attorney. So somebody definitely, yeah, could receive some communication from an attorney. Yeah. Whatever these people did, yeah, they did it for clout. So we got a court date and a court hearing. So somebody, could, yeah, receive some communication from an attorney. And it could also have to do with, like a court date or a court hearing. I just saw father. So something about, yeah, somebody's father is involved. Somebody's father could have believed the lies about somebody and now they regret it. Somebody's grandfather. Somebody definitely, yeah, has control freak tendencies out here. Yep. And then we have, yeah, Virgo season. I keep saying we're in Virgo season. No, we're not. We're in Libra season. So, yeah, something about, yeah, Virgo season. So something, could take place within the next 30 days. Somebody, could receive, some communication from an attorney within the next 30 days. Somebody, could have a court date or a court hearing within the next 30 days. So again, it could be an attorney, they could be trying to track somebody down. It could be whoever these people are. They could be trying to track somebody down. I feel like it could be many people. They could be trying to track somebody down. Anything else? Yeah, somebody's being told, yeah, to continue to prioritize purpose over wealth out here. And somebody's being told, yeah, to maintain, yeah, clear boundaries. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, is showing the world all their greatness. And yeah, they need to continue, yeah, to show the world all their greatness. But we got booby traps. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to set somebody up. Somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to trap somebody. Somebody, yeah, try to trap somebody into, yeah, breaking the law. But somebody definitely, yeah, they fell into some type of trap. Yeah, they broke the law. And then we have this. So something about, yeah, somebody no longer being alive. Somebody, could be keeping tabs on somebody, yeah, to see if somebody, is, yeah, no longer alive. That's for somebody, not everybody. But yeah, regardless, yeah, justice is going to be served. I don't know, somebody, could be trying to play victim, because, yeah, like stuff, people passing away in their family, or whatever's going on. But yeah, sucks to be them, because whoever this is, yeah, they lied on everybody around them. So not only, yeah, like whoever this is, they lied on whoever this message is for. Yeah, they lied on everybody around them. Anything else? Yep. So somebody, could be planning something out here. So yeah, be aware. Or somebody, yeah, lied on everybody around them about, yeah, some type of plan. Something about, yeah, somebody being a part of a money-making scheme out here. Yep. But somebody definitely, yeah, met their match. Somebody shook out here. Somebody, yeah, they could be planning, like to travel. So it goes back to, yeah, somebody, like trying to, like, yeah, track somebody down. Somebody, could have to travel, when it comes to, yeah, like, the court date or court hearing. I don't know, somebody, could be trying to plan some type of vacation, but this is like, like to bait somebody in. So be aware, because somebody definitely, they done illegally use somebody's social security number. I don't know, for somebody, somebody that is no longer alive, somebody used their, illegally used their social security number. So I don't know, somebody's grandfather, somebody's father, but they broke the law. So, somebody's on the decline. Their finances are on the decline. Their health, their career, their relationships. So whoever this is, so it goes back to King or Queen David. You done already slayed Goliath. Like, what else do they want from you? And I've heard, finish them. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, cowards do cowardly things. Yeah. And whoever this is, denying the truth, denying involvement, avoiding accountability, But just guess what? No one is exempt from, taking accountability. No one is exempt from punishment. No one is exempt. So be aware of somebody trying to bait somebody in, Let's travel. Let's take a vacation. Let's get away. Trying to bait somebody in to switch up on somebody. But somebody needs to know that your prayers were heard. So somebody has been praying, for answers. Somebody's been praying for change. Somebody's been praying for truth. Somebody's prayers have been heard. Yep. And there's somebody or some people that they cut the wrong corner. So they met, they matched, they cut the wrong corner. Somebody, could be planning to try to take somebody down memory lane. So I feel like somebody just needs to, stay strong and stay consistent. Anything else, Holy Spirit? We got a Cancer, so there's a Cancer involved. Somebody's health could be on the decline because they have Cancer. So be aware. Because there could be some temptation, that could be coming towards somebody. So somebody's being told, to be on point. With some he said, she said, but what did God say? So whoever, could be trying to, it's like somebody trying to track somebody down to tell somebody, something about somebody, it's he said, she said. It don't necessarily mean that it's true just because he said it or she said it. But what did God say? Because God is truth. So somebody, was praying for truth. Somebody's prayers were heard. But we got public incident. So some people, try to trap somebody up in some type of public incident, or some temptation is coming towards somebody going back to trying to confront somebody. Some type of public incident definitely could end in somebody no longer being alive. But there were multiple people that definitely were secretly united in the plot to go against somebody. There's an Aquarius Pisces cusper that definitely is a part of it. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher. Okay. So, whoever was secretly united in the plot to go against somebody, they've been caught in the act of secretly united in planning a plot to go against somebody. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.